Hi, it's Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is Bugs Bunny Pioneer from 1977. So let's get started. Hey, Porky Petuna, Bugs Bunny called excitedly to his friend one summer day. He waved a copy of the Cottontail News at them. Did you hear about the writing contest? Porky shook his head. I hadn't heard of any contest, he said. What contest? Asked Petuna. This one, said Bugs. The subject is my camping trip. Whoever writes the best true camping story wins the backpack, and the winning story will be printed in the newspaper. But we'll have to go camping first, said Petuna, and we'll need to buy all sorts of equipment. Bug grew even more excited. I have got an idea. Let's rough it. Let's go camping in the wilderness, like pioneers. We'll do the thing the pioneer did: paddle a canoe, cook over an open fire, sing under the stars. I'll write a great story. Bugs Bunny Pioneer. I'm sure to win, he said smugly. Porky whispered to Petuna, let's go with him. We could earn the contest too. Petuna nodded in agreement. Maybe our story will get in the newspaper. Just then, Elmer Fudd drove up. Hi, folks. How do you like my new van? It got a sink, table, beds. I'm going camping, and I want to be really comfortable. Petuna peeked inside the van. It's even have a TV, she exclaimed. How about coming along, Elmer suggested. It'll be a lot of fun. Wonderful, said Porky and Petuna. Hold it, Doc, Bugs said, blocking the doorway. I can't write the contest this way. Did the famous pioneer Lewis and Clark ride in their fancy van? No way. They paddled up the river in a canoe. Regentlessly, Petuna said, thanks anyway, Elmer. We're going to rough it with Bugs in the wilderness. Elmer was disappointed. What does that rackety rabbit talk you into? So long, Doc, said Bugs before Petuna can reply. See you on the trail. It took a couple of days for Porky and Petuna to get everything ready for the trip. Bugs made lists of things to take and things to leave behind. He was too busy planning things to do any work. Finally, Bugs and Porky and Petuna set off in their canoe. Bugs was too busy being a pioneer to paddle, but not too busy to give orders to Petuna and Porky. Stroke, stroke, he commanded. You'll have to go faster if we're going to find a campsite before dark. It's hot, Porky complained, wiping his forehead. My shoulder hurts, said Petuna. Soon they came to a stretch of Swallow Rocky Rapids. Everybody's out, said Bugs. It's too hard to paddle here. Carry the canoe across the other side of the rapids. Oh dear, this canoe is heavy, Porky cried. On the other side of the rapid, they got back into the canoe, and after more paddling, they came to a sandy clearing on the shore. This is the perfect spot for our camp. Beach the boat, Bug said. Petuna and Porky dragged the boat onto the beach. Time to put up the tent, Bugs ordered. Wow, said Porky after he and Petuna put up the tent. I'm tired. How did the pioneers survive all this work? They were tough like us, Bugs explained. Now, like Pioneer, we'll have to hunt for food, said Bugs. I brought some carrots, and I see some wild onions back in the field. Why don't you two pick them? Then we can have carrot and onion soup. Bug leaned against a tree and whittled a stick, while Porky and Petunia picked up the onion, made a fire, chopped the carrots, and cooked the soup. How I love the rugged life, Bug sighed happily. The soup was delicious. Bug, of course, took the biggest share. He patted his stomach. That was yummy. After you two clean up, let's sit by the fire and relax. I'll play my guitar and we'll sing under the stars. While Bug sung cowboy songs, Petunia and Porky dozed. They were too tired to keep their eyes open. One by one, the stars disappeared. Then suddenly, lightning zigzagged across the dark sky, and thunder rumbled fiercely. A storm coming. Get inside the tent, shouted Bug, leading the way. The three campers raced into the tent. The wind blew so hard that the tree branches touched the ground. The earth fairly shook. The rain came down in a torrent. A mighty gust of wind tore through the tent, and the tent collapsed. Save the canoe, yelled Bugs as he disappeared into a warm, dry rabbit hole. The gigantic wave was starting to pull the canoe into the river, but Porky and Petunia caught it just in time. They hurtled all night beneath the underturned canoe to keep dry. The next morning, the sun was shining. Bugs hopped out of his cozy rabbit hole, stretched his ears, and looked around. Being a pioneer is fun, he said. What are you two whispering about? You, said Petunia. You slept nice and warm, but we was cold and tired. The canoe had a big hole in it, and we have to hike home, Porky said. We'll pack the tent and start hiking, Bugs ordered. You've been boss for long enough, decided Petunia. From now on, we'll give the order. You're going to carry the tent. As they started down the road, Bug groaned. Hey, Doc, this tent is awfully heavy. Porky and Petunia smiled at each other. They hiked for hours, and Bug never stopped, complaining. Oh, my aching feet, he moaned. How much farther do we have to go? Oh, only about 10 miles, replied Porky, cheerfully as he and Petunia led the way. Just then, Elmer drove up in his van. Boy, are we glad to see you, said Petunia. Hi, said Elmer. Did you get caught in the rain? I kept dry in my van. We sure did get caught in the rain, Porky answered. And we're tired of walking. Can you ride home with us? Wait, can we ride home with you? You bet, Elmer opened the door, and Porky and Petunia hopped in. Coming, Bugs? Elmer called before Bugs could answer. Porky answered, or asked, would Lewis and Clark ride in the van if there was only 10 miles from home? Bug gulped, and Porky quickly shut the van door. Think anyway, Doc, he said to Elmer. I'm going to walk. So Bug walked and walked and walked. When he was too tired to walk, he crawled the last half mile. It's not all that bad, Bugs. Oh boy, he told himself. You're seeing the country up close, like a real pioneer, and it makes one humdinger of a story for the contest. So that was Bugs Bunny Pioneer from 1977. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment. Have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.